Hello, hello, hello. How is everyone? I am coming to you live from my new pretty blush pink office. I am so excited. And I am going to be joined today by my amazing fertility coach associate, Michelle. And we're going to talk to you about an awesome offering we have for you. So let me get Michelle on and we're going to get this party started. Let's see, we're waiting for her. She's coming on any second. Connecting. Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
I am doing all right. Thank you. I'm so excited to bring you live to everyone here in our community. And I know a lot of you guys saw that awesome positive pregnancy test post that I think we put up yesterday, and that was one of Michelle's coaching clients. So yes, she's an e-course student, but she also did some private sessions with Michelle. And if you haven't checked out that post, go back to the feed and you'll see it. It's the most recent positive pregnancy test. Obviously we post lots of positive pregnancy tests because we get lots of them in our world, but the testimonial is just such a beautiful tribute to the work that you're doing with all of our clients. And so I just want to quickly introduce Michelle to everybody. So Michelle has been working with me as an acupuncture associate for the last couple of years. She's up in the Darien, Connecticut area, and then over the past, what was it, when it hit 2020 and I realized coaching, I was kind of hitting my max with all of the people that wanted to do personal coaching with me for fertility. So I brought on Michelle, and you've been slamming. You've been so busy. It's amazing, right? Lots of people are coaching with
awesome.
you. And then what her and I do is every week we have a standing call and we go over the cases. So I have my eyes on every single case, and I give her guidance and feedback from my perspective. And so it's been so successful, and the women are really loving it. And so we came up with this idea of, okay, why don't we try a group coaching program and see how it goes? It's not something I've ever done before or that Michelle's ever done before. I've done group coaching before I started the e-course, where I collected the data for the e-course, but it was a very different setup. So this time what we're going to do is you're going to get 2 one-on-one sessions with Michelle, where she's going to just break down, get all the information, do the detective work on your case, and then you're doing 3 group coaching calls with her and I, where we're going to keep the number small, max 8 women. Maybe we'll be less, maybe, I don't think we'll go more than 8. So keep that in mind as we talk more about the program, that there's not a lot of spots. But so the way we're having it set up, right, we want to do a one-on-one session, a group session first, then a one-on-one, then a group, then another one-on-one, then a group. And the groups are going to be what we call, it's different than I've ever done before, whereas usually I'm just teaching in the group. This is going to be what we call hot seats. So basically each student gets to ask me very specific questions about their case, or just tell me about their case, and then I give them very specific individualized advice, and Michelle chimes in on that, of course, as well. So Michelle and I are together, we're tag teaming how to best support this person, and we're going to break the groups up into, one's going to be on mental emotional, one will be on nutritional, one will be on more lifestyle. And that way we really nail it down. And the best part about the hot seats, which I've done a lot in like the professional setting, is you learn so much from other people's questions and then my answers to them, right? So it's going to be a really cool learning experience. But why don't you chime in on like what's exciting you about this program?
Yeah, I'm so excited. Like Aimee said, I started doing online fertility coaching in the beginning of this year. I've been practicing with her as her acupuncture associate in Connecticut, but this has been so fun to work in a larger capacity and have something that's more approachable and easy to connect to wherever you are in the world.
Yes.
And it's been so fun, and I've already gotten some great testimonials and pregnancies. And
I know, amazing. I mean, it's only been like, really, I think your first coaching client was February, and we're already getting some pregnancy tests, positive pregnancy tests. It's so exciting, isn't it?
Yes, I love seeing the program work, and
I know
your recommendations.
And what do you think will be beneficial to the group program? What are you excited about there?
So I'm really excited because So women in support groups do get pregnant twice as fast. The studies do suggest that. And to have that support in such an intimate setting and be able to learn from other women and have a group of women that, you know, are in the trenches with you, know what you're going through, know what, you know, have similar emotional blocks. And then also being able to get that one-on-one time with me so we can go, you know, dive deep into, okay, individually what is going on and what can we work through. So it's like the best of both worlds. And
I know. Yeah, it's so fun. I know. I'm excited about that part too, because we do a lot of group in the e-course, right? So I have the Yes You Can Get Pregnant e-course, which we only offer open up once a year. And it's usually in late September. So that'll be coming up. But it's office hours. And so it's basically what that means is I just come live every week and answer questions that are listed out. I don't get that one-on-one connection, you know, where we're going to be doing this over Zoom. So it's video and we're all seeing each other's faces and it's very intimate. So that's really exciting to me because I just feel like I get such a deeper connection with the participants, right? And that you and I, like, it just becomes this family. Like I've just seen that dynamic in my elite fertility coaching group, which is, you know, much more comprehensive and much more expensive. That, you know, these group, we have a 10 in the group right now, and they're all becoming super close friends and really supporting each other. And just like, there's just this ease and freedom. We're towards the end of the group, but it's so gorgeous, right? To see them transform.
So much. It's amazing when you have relationships and friendships that you have to, you know, they know what you're going through, they can support you and hold space for you. It's unbelievable.
And then between the two of us, we have combined like 25 years of experience doing, you know, in the medical field and doing this, and a lot of success, you know. And so one of the benefits of joining this group is obviously you get the 3 group coaching calls, you get the 2 one-on-ones with Michelle, but you also get a 50% off discount to the Yes You Can Get Pregnant e-course, which again, as I said, you can't join any other time of the year except for late September. So you would get early access to that if you decided to take advantage of that coupon, which I think does help with a deeper dive, you know, into all of my teachings. The e-course is about 15 hours of content. And then, like I said, weekly office hours. And you're in the e-course for however long you need to be in the in-course. We have girls that have had their babies and they still come back because they just love the community so much. And they love to cheer the other ones on. Like, they love to come in. It's such a beautiful space. I mean, I'm so amazed too that I've been going through my stories of hope, and I'm always so, you know, just it takes my breath away that these women are willing to come live, talk to thousands of people, and just share their story and their face and their name and their babies, and because they just all say, like, I've been there, I know how tough it is, and what they got from the community. So
and they just
what's the cost? Go ahead, you're going on.
They just want to, like, scream it from the rooftops that, you know, they're a story of hope now, and, you know, how much the program has changed them, and they want to give that hope to other women. So
and the friendships. I mean, I had a call the other day with one of the girls she's 35 weeks pregnant. So it was like one of our last private coaching calls. And I hadn't heard from one of the other girls who recently had a baby, and she's like, "Oh, you know, Steph, I've been talking to her. She's doing great, and the baby, and, you know, it was so sweet." I was like, "Oh my God!" Like, I got the down low, and just how, you know, there was, like, right in the beginning of her pregnancy, how she had some questions, and her doctor wasn't getting back to her. One of the girls in the group who'd been on a similar protocol with a similar doctor just came right in and answered and, like, held her, and it was just so, you know, just that support like that, you know. And she, so someone asked, "What's the cost for the group?" So it's $1,100, but we are going to give you guys $100 off because you're watching this video. But you have only 24 hours to use it. So by 2 p.m. tomorrow Eastern time, you got to use the promo code. And if you want that promo code, you got to private message me on my Instagram, and I will get that to you. Beth, I forget, do we have a pretty link for the web? I don't even remember the link for the program, so you guys could go and read more about it. Michelle and I have a lengthy video on there talking more about the program and what it is, and then it bullets out everything that you get. I'm just not remembering what the actual link is. So I'm going to let Beth come on in a second and share that with me. I wasn't as prepared there. Sometimes power of community is the most powerful support. I agree, Uva Life. So, and Uva Life, a big shout out to you guys. I've been using your products and I'm loving them.
So cool. Yeah.
Uva Life, I'd love to talk about how we can get your products involved in our programs too. I think that would be really, really cool, like an incentive or a discount for them when they join, because it makes my job a hell of a lot easier too. I can like track every single thing they're doing.
Sure.
I know, right? Amazing. So once I get Beth to tell me what the pretty link is for the coaching, which I'm sure she's coming on, the Uva Life with Hearts. Okay, good. But so let's talk more. So what do you think, the girls are going to really get out of like the group? I mean, obviously the community and the one-on-one, you know, well, it's really not one-on-one, it's the group support, but the two-on-one from me and you, right? Like the duo. And what else do you feel like they're gonna get from this?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, the best of both worlds. But we really provide a unique and holistic perspective on the mental, physical, emotional, spiritual, you know, aspects of health. All are so important. And, you know, with us working together, I think we're able to really bring a lot to the table and to support them and hold space. And just being in that group setting and benefiting from all, you know, everybody's answers. And it really turns into like a collaboration where you get feedback, and then, you know, maybe someone's question or answer sparks more questions, or for you to dive deeper into something. So,
or to think about, right? Because I mean, we both really feel strongly about, like, yes, there's a diet to follow and there's supplements and there's a lifestyle, but that mental emotional piece is huge, like at least 70%, I think, for a lot of people, right?
Absolutely.
Oh, you cute. Infinite Healthy Living posted the link. Yeah, I didn't see Beth's comments, but Beth just said, you know what, just private message us for the link and we'll send it to you. That's probably the easiest, because it's a long link and it's not as pretty as it could be. So just message us and we'll give you the promo code and we'll give you the link. And then that way you have, like I said, that 24 hours. And this was a very last minute decision. I'm sure Beth wants to, you know, I always do this to her where I'm like, how about we give them $100 off if they're watching? She's like, so it was my decision. I want to incentivize people. You have until 2:00 tomorrow Eastern time to use that promo code. You get $100 off. So it's $1,100. It's a 5-week program. And I know there's been some questions from people of like, what if I miss the group? And so here's what we've been doing these a while, like especially with my elite fertility coaching program, which is, there's one currently running right now, which is my highest, you know, my most intensive deep dive. And we have women from all over the world. So we wait till we get our enrollees and then we survey everyone to find the best time that works for everyone. And it always works out. So I just want to promise you that it always works out. We find a time, even if it's on a Sunday, we find a time that works for every single woman in that group. And so everyone is present. You guys will not miss. And if you do miss by chance, something comes up, everything's recorded. You're going to get access to those recordings. You can submit your questions. But I do think the most benefit from this group is being live and being willing to share, right? Because I can say for myself too, like having gone through my miscarriage, I think the number one thing that helped me process and release the shame was sharing and being public about it. And I think a lot of women that are afraid to talk about their story with others, but they'll be in like a secret group where they can just ask questions and no one sees their face and no one knows who they are. I think they get some benefit, but I really think in order to like break those blocks wide open, right? That emotional piece, sharing and putting a name and a face to that sharing is just so incredibly powerful.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, you are not alone, and sharing is just so empowering to just have yourself be fully seen for everything that you're going through and everything that you are. And, you know, you're not broken, and you got to let the light in and share.
Yeah, and we'll be doing meditations in the group, and you know, I always just let it unfold. But yeah, there's going to be meditations and lots of support. And again, the one-on-one sessions with Michelle are 60 minutes each, and then the groups are 90 minutes each. So there's a lot of time, and we're keeping it to 8 women max.
Yeah,
we'll decide as they come in. I think there's already a couple enrollees, so there's probably only 4 slots left. So enrollment is going to close on the 31st, which is in, I think, 2 days, Sunday night.
Sunday.
So again, if you want that $100 off, you're going to private message me for the promo code. You only have until 2 p.m. tomorrow to use it.
Mm-hmm.
If you want more information, private message me for the link, and we'll send you to the link. You can watch the lengthy video that Michelle and I go over of all the things that this is included. How long does the group meet? So it's 5 weeks long, and it's going to start in early June, early or mid-June. I think we have the dates. So we're going to just kind of wait and see how everybody rolls in, and then we'll get that first group call scheduled. And then, you know, so it'll be week 1 will be the group. Week 2 will be with Michelle. Week 3 will be a group. Week 4 with Michelle. Week 5, a group. So it's 5 weeks long. And yeah, I think it's going to be great. I'm really excited and to just take this deep dive. And like I said, I've never really done the hot seat before like that. And that's exciting to me, where just you come with whatever your your deepest fertility questions are and concerns. And then you get to pick mine and Michelle's brain about it. And then also the other women in the group. I'm sure you find this too, Michelle. Sometimes these women that have been at it for a while trying to conceive, they know a little more than we do sometimes.
No, so much. Yeah. So much. Yeah. It's awesome.
So, I mean, I think, and you're going to get that group support and that meshing. And then you also, if you want to take advantage of the e-course, you get a 50% off promo code to the e-course, which is a $600 value. So it's significant. So I feel like we're giving you a lot, and we're also, Michelle and I are learning, right? This is going to be our first stab at something like this, and hopefully something that we get to continue, like, you know, maybe every 6 weeks we're running a new group and we see how it goes. So if you guys can't get in for the June one, you know, you can ask us to waitlist you for the future one. It'll probably start, I guess, late July.
Yeah.
So we're going to see how it goes, but we're really, really excited. And I mean, and if the group is too big of a leap for you, I'm not currently taking on any private coaching clients. So the only way to get coaching from my team is with this lady, with Michelle. And so you can find more information about her on my website, or again, just private message us, because you do 1 sessions, you do 2 packs, and you do 5 packs.
Yeah.
And again, I go over all the cases with her. I mean, she's more than competent, but it's really, I'm having fun. I think you are too, of like that two cooks in the kitchen. Like, we're really just breaking it down and seeing things and learning together.
Yeah.
And then I think, you know, your clients are feeling so incredibly supported too, which is so beautiful.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's still a lot of ways that you can work with us. And at the very least, if you're trying to get pregnant and you want more information on what I do, you can check out this baby. This is my book. Yes, You Can Get Pregnant. It came out a couple years ago, but you can just private message us if you want more information on anything that we offer. This program, like I said, we're going to close the doors to it on Sunday night. So ask us any questions, and we're there to support you. You have anything you want to say to everyone?
Yeah. Well, I had one question, and it was also about the time. So, you know, despite whatever time zone you're in or country, we'll make it work.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, and rest assured, you know, like I said, that part I've been doing a while, and you'd be surprised at how we make it work. Like, we know, oh, she's in Hong Kong, and she's in Australia, and this one's in London, and this one's in New York, and that one's in California, and we make it work. It's fascinating how it happens. Fascinating. I have 10 women in the elite group right now, and they're literally all over the world, and we make it work. Like, basically 10 are on every single time. It's fascinating to me. So yeah, we're really good at that part, and we just survey everyone, and you pick your top 1, 2, and 3, and then we figure it out. Yeah. All right. So yeah, again, any questions, you can message Michelle or I, and we will get right back to you. And again, keep in mind that the enrollment for this round of the group coaching is going to close on Sunday at midnight Eastern time, and private message us for that promo code, and we'll give it to you, and you have a little less than 24 hours to use it. All right. Okay. All right. Thank you so much, Michelle. And thank you, everybody. Enjoy your Friday. I'll see you guys later. Bye.
Bye.